I'm joined here by head coach Will Martin of the Missouri Western State Griffins. We were just talking about kind of like the different cameras we have here in the office, but we're pleased to have you. Big win last night. You guys are 4-0 now. Talk about the big win that you had against William Jewell last night. 6 seconds left on the clock. Game winner.
Yeah, kind of taking you into our huddle, I actually had a play drawn up and we wanted the ball in Tay Field's hands, and the guys let me finish in the huddle, and Tay just spoke up and he said, hey, JT's a fifth-year senior, let's put it in his hands. So we ran the same play, but we put the ball in JT's hand because it was a player's call, and Tay's a leader on our team, and so that was a really cool moment. And you told me I only have 4 minutes total, so we'll have to talk another time about exactly what went down, but it showed a lot of trust, not just from the players but from the staff, to be able to draw something up in a huddle and to trust the team to say, you know what, we'll go with a fifth-year senior and we'll make a play.
Well, hey, we love talking with you, Coach Martin. You were talking about a lot of the upperclassmen on your team. You got 8 juniors and you got a few seniors on your team. Talk about how that helps you as a coach, but the rest of the players.
I think it's huge, especially in today's era of college basketball. I mean, with the transfer portal and everything else, it's hard to get continuity, and it's really hard to build a veteran team, and that's kind of what we have. We have 2 fifth-year seniors, multiple juniors that have been in this program for 3 years, and then you have a lot of guys been here at least 2. And so to be able to build that type of camaraderie and continuity within your team, I think that it's a competitive advantage, especially in today's world of college athletics.
And we were talking a little bit off camera. The preseason polls said that your team was going to be 7th in the coaches poll, 8th in the media poll when it comes to MIAA play. How much stock do you take into things like that when you're preparing your team and your coaching staff to go out there on the floor every night?
Yeah, none. I mean, we talk about the Icarus deception a lot in our program, and a lot of people know the old Greek mythology of Icarus, and the metaphor that's always told today is not flying too high to the sun, which obviously represents not getting ahead of yourself, not getting overconfident. But part of the story also is that Icarus's dad told him not to fly too low to the sea, because then your wings would also dampen and you would fall. And so you don't need to fly too low either. You got to have a nice balance of being confident but not being overconfident. And I think that this team is finding that balance. But to that point, we're not worried about what anyone on the outside says. We spent the entire offseason and preseason building our wings, and we're just trying to make sure we don't fly too high to the sun or too low to the sea.
Well, your team starts off 4-0. MIAA play begins next week against Pitt State. You have a big game against Bethel on Saturday. We were also talking about how your team was healthy to start the season. 4-0 start. How do you keep your team healthy throughout the entire season to improve on what's been a great season so far?
Well, one, shout out to our trainers, Alex, and our strength staff. There's a lot. Andrew Tholson specifically, Zach Fears. I mean, they've just done a tremendous job of putting the health of our student athletes first, and the things that we're doing now in the training room and in the weight room and nutritionally has made a huge impact. It's crucial. If you can't stay healthy, it's going to be hard to win. And so we obviously faced a lot of adversity the last couple of years when it comes to injuries. But, I think that we've allowed that to propel us forward. So you look back at some of the adversity and some of the challenges, I think that's kind of built a callus in this team. So we don't look back and make excuses or feel sorry for ourselves for some of the challenges and adverse situations. A lot of those have occurred because of injury in the past. We kind of look at those as blessings.
Well, in the spirit of blessings and thankfulness, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Coach, what are you most thankful for this year?
Man, I start a list every night before I go to bed of what I'm grateful for, because no matter how challenging the day is or how mopey any of us can get, if you start writing out what you're grateful for, you're going to end up with a list of 50 to 100. No matter how tough the day has been, I'm grateful for this community. I'm grateful for Missouri Western. I'm grateful that you got me up at 6 a.m. this morning after I finished film at 3 for the opportunity to talk to you. I'm grateful for my boss, Andy Carter, who supports me in our program but also challenges me on a daily basis. I'm grateful for Dr. Kennedy for allowing me to have this job and this platform. I'm grateful for my team. I'm grateful for our staff. I'm really grateful for my wife because she allows me to do what I do and to give so much to our players and our staff. I'm grateful for health. You brought that up. I'm grateful for my health, the health of our team. I'm grateful that you're healthy today as well. I'm grateful for my faith in God, and I'm grateful for the grace that is granted to me because of that faith. So, short list.
Hey,
you told me we only had 4 minutes. So
you did a great job. We appreciated having you on, Coach Martin. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing the rest of your success throughout the season.
Man.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.